So you think, because you believed your own bullshit long enough, it somehow makes it true. Perfect. That's exactly where we begin. Because see, belief is reality, not the other way around. You think in patterns, and patterns, those sneaky little loops in your skull, become your prison or your passport. They always lead somewhere. The only question is, where the fuck are yours taking you? Now you believe pain means stop. Interesting. Smart of you. Really. Protective instinct. Evolutionary wiring. Good little monkey brain trying to keep you safe. You believe pain equals danger. Great. Me too. And that means you're not stupid. You're alive. What if? What if the truth is pain is the compass? Ever thought about that? Because here's the kicker. You've been running from the very signal that's trying to hand you the fucking map. And if pain points the way, then avoiding it is like punching your GPS and asking why you're still fucking lost. And since you already know that failure isn't final, you've already heard it whispered in your blood that every screw up is a signal, every collapse is a compression for the explosion. You're not broken, you're just pressurized potential. So let me ask you a few things. You ever notice how your thoughts become your world? Ever feel like people treat you the way that you expect to be treated? Ever notice when you're feeling like a badass, people treat you like a fucking goddamn supernova in jeans? That's no accident. That's physics. Your energy is instructional. You teach people how to treat you with your vibe. Every breath, every blink, every posture is a paragraph in your instruction manual to the universe. And guess what? The universe fucking reads it. So when you start pacing your own beliefs, you believe this? Smart. You've always been intuitive. Of course you saw the pattern. Of course you felt that shift. You're already halfway home. You lead people not by contradicting their story, but by remixing their melody so it lands in a new fucking frequency. Let me blow your mind. You can already feel yourself starting to change, can't you? Not because I said so, because your neurons, they're now chasing a new rhythm. Because your identity isn't a name, it's emotion. A myth you retell yourself. Every time you wake up and pretend to still be the same damn you, but you're not. Because right now your unconscious mind is rearranging the furniture. Your beliefs, they're morphing, they're melting, they're molting. And you're stepping out of the old skin like it was never fucking yours to begin with. Lead their mind to their beliefs. Let's play. You think you're not ready. That's okay. Only people on the edge ever say that. And people on the edge, they're the ones who fucking fly. You think life's unfair, true, and yet here you are, still standing. That's resilience. That's goddamn power in disguise. You think you're broken, good. Broken means pressure. Pressure means transformation. Pressure is how diamonds are born. You see what I did there? I didn't contradict you, I agreed and then turned your map upside down. Suddenly, the dead-end road is a fucking launch ramp. Let me tell you something your ego doesn't want to hear. The only thing standing between you and God mode is the story you're too scared to stop telling yourself. Because you've convinced yourself that it's safer to suffer predictably than to succeed uncomfortably. And that's fucking tragic. Because we fix that too. Because now you know. Confusion, it isn't the enemy. Confusion is the gatekeeper of transformation. And when you don't know which way is up, your brain opens its little back door and lets me slip in the new code. So here we go. You're a living feedback machine. Every fuck up is just data. You're learning faster than you think. And the more you move, the clearer it gets. Clarity comes from motion, not meditation. Stop waiting, start walking. Reality is a mirror, yes, but it's also a trick mirror. It shows you not what is, but what you believe is. So if you walk like a fucking king, even in rags. The world starts treating you like royalty. But if you limp like a victim, even in gold, the world shuffles away in boredom. Because energy doesn't lie. But it sure as hell mirrors. Let's drop some deeper frequency in here. Emotions, they're energy in motion. If you suppress them, they stagnate. If you feel them, they fucking alchemize. Rage becomes momentum. Grief becomes wisdom. Lust becomes creativity. Fear is just excitement without breath. So breathe, motherfucker. Breathe into your resistance. Because when you do, you unlock a cheat code called presence. And the present is the only dimension where real change happens. So how do you pace and lead? Simple. You say, I get why you think that. Of course. It made sense at the time, but now you're ready for more. You feel it in your bones, don't you? That electric hum. That's not anxiety. That's your evolution, asking to be let out. See what I did? I aligned it with your story. Then changed the fucking ending. Because beliefs, they're just stories that you've repeated so often that they forgot they were fiction. And now you're the author. You always were. You just forgot that you had the pen. So let me ask you this. What if the version of you that you're becoming is already whispering backward in time to guide you? What if that sense of deja vu is your future self yelling, yes, this, keep fucking going? Now feel this. You're not afraid of people's opinions. You're afraid that they'll reflect the doubt that you already believe. But fuck that. Because now you see the scam. Now you're updating the code. New system installing. You're always growing. You're enough. You're the mirror and the light. You're the leader of minds. Starting with your own. You don't need permission. You don't need clarity. You just need motion. So go. Lead them by leading yourself. And smile like you already know the punchline. Because you wrote the joke. And now you're writing the next chapter.